Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are live. Let me get in my chair. Get all snuggled up. Whew, man. I was going to be a little earlier, but my allergies were knocking me out, man. So I took me a little Vicks Vapor Cough Drop. So sorry if you hear me chewing on that in the background. But let's see. Let's see who we got up in here. Let me make the tweet really quick before I reveal myself that we are live. Let's see. The Sildra, what's good with you? I see you in the chat. Okay. All right, let me go turn on this camera. Mr. Stark, what's good? What's good? All right, let me get this going. Voila, there we go. All right, let me adjust this camera really quick. Woo, yeah, look like the face of someone who really just got out of bed. Yes, indeed. Let's see, YK Official, how are you? Sophia, hi, welcome to the chat. Bill, what is up? What is up? All right, how's everybody doing? Shaw, what's good? Badass. I had to say it like that so no copyright strikes. You know what I mean? But what's good? What's good? All right, guys. So I hope everybody has been doing good. I know we have been in a week full of rug pulls. I mean, tell me about it. I haven't been affected by any of it, but I know some of them said you said it like a true Jamaican. Well, I am Jamaican, so maybe that's why. Man, but thank you everybody that's here right now. We already got 20 people in here. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in already to the chat. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please take the time to just hit that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as well, because that helps a lot. So guys, as you all know, I know I've been away here and there because, I've been working overnights, but I'm proud to announce that tonight is my last night working overnight. I'm finally switching over to a new airlines, which means I'm going to have a whole new work schedule. I'm going to probably work in either the mornings or afternoons. So the live streams might be like in the evening to nighttime setting. So it'll even be more of a party vibe. And it could be longer too, because we just go on and on until we all ready to go to sleep. So I think that'll be real cool, man. Let's see really quick. Jamaican, no problem. I like the new haircut, reminds of Stevie B, a singer. Thank you, man. I actually just finished washing and conditioning it just yesterday, and then I had to like retouch it up before coming on camera. So I appreciate that, man. Bigger, that's how I picked up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Crypto Dreams, what is up? Man, I need Mononoke to come back too, because I'm with you on that, man. I'm technically I'm not down on my investment, but I'm only like a 2x. I'm no, not a 2, maybe like I'm a 3x, but still. Yeah, that needs to come back up ASAP. You know what I mean? Got rugged with Suzuki as well. Don't you worry, guys. I was doing a lot of thinking. See, when I'm not on YouTube, I'm just studying and reading up on new things to talk about, new things for me to try out, and new things for me to come on here and share. So if you look at the title of the video, yeah, we talk about, Saitama, the massive news, the delay of the news, but the pump that is obviously inevitable to come. But the next part I say, what should we do with our gains? All right. And there's a bunch of different things to go over in terms of that. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what I've been reading on lately. And yes, exactly. Stealth got pulled. And a lot of people were on Twitter and my YouTube comments talking about Stealth. I just never bought in because I'm like, just another one of those other tokens. I see how it turns out. And it was a pull. And with Stealth, it's funny because even though I wasn't holding it, I saw they had a Twitter space live that night that was really late into the night. And I wanted to just jump in. I just wanted to see like what they were talking about in resolving this whole rug pull that just happened with Stealth. And as I'm listening, I'm like, man, it almost sounded like, and I'm not throwing no shade, but it almost sounded like the crypto cowboy situation where everybody jumped in. All of us jumped in like early first hour launch, and all the money got locked in and nobody was able to sell. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way. And oh, my man Philip in the chat. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Welcome back. And yes, exactly. Winery just got rugged today. How did Winery get rugged? It's so much going on, guys, and it's just, yeah, it's like rug season. Exactly, it's like rug season. Mr. Stark said he's down 3K on Mononoke, still believes in the project. If they docs will make things better. Absolutely, bro. I totally agree with you. In this day and age, just after what we saw this past week, we need doxed. We need fully doxed teams. Like, the only projects my money from this point on is going to is if they're fully doxed and they have a good use case. Not just being doxed, but they got to have a good use case. I don't want to see another Saitama ripoff. I don't want to see another ripoff of Klekai. I need to see something creative and unique. And then I'll say, you know what? I'll put my money into that. Let's see. Steve Jones, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in here in a while. Do you think the SEC will reclassify Bitcoin and Ethereum as a security? That worries the heck out of me. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Woo, hey, look. Oh, Philip, I read your thing wrong for a minute. I thought you said sold everything in Saitama. I was about to like, but then he said sold everything and went all in with Saitama. Okay. See, that's a good move, man. I can't argue with that. You see, at this rate, that's what it's looking like. The only two coins I'm holding that to me, I'm still like, I don't know what to do with this, is Mononoke and Wolverine. Those are the two I'm still holding where I'm like, they're still low. I mean, I don't have much money invested in, well, okay, I put more into Wolverine. But Mononoke, I don't have much money invested into that. So it's like, I could still leave it there because just what if that thing just simply just kill 2 zeros? Mononoke, kill 2 zeros, let me 100x, and I'm out. That money can put into good use in Saitama. That can go into wherever else. Like, that's all I'm asking for Mononoke. Let me kill 2 zeros, and I'm great with that. Let's see. We got Barry. What's up, Barry? I think docs can still do a rug. Yeah, you know what? Docs people can still do a rug. But at least it will be a lot easier for the real high-tech people to catch on to them and try to track them down and get on them and come after whoever they got to come after to get their money back. You know what I mean? So it helps out. Big Boy Crypto, what's up, man? Back in the building. He says he knew about it, Winery, when they took his money and didn't get the coins. Oh my gosh, man. Billy said, good call. Trust is tough in crypto. Big things coming alt season. Absolutely, man. Brian, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. You did not miss a single thing, man. We're just recapping so far on the rug pulls that we're going over and how this is causing all of us, myself included, trust issues on these new projects. That's all we're going into, man. Waiting to sell my Mononoke. Yeah, man. I mean, it sucks, dude, because my Mononoke, man, I can't believe it. It was $140 that I put into that coin. And a week and a half later, that $140 took off and became $4,500. And I left it there. Because at that point, the other coins were way higher than 45. So I'm like, I don't need 4,500, man. I'm gonna let that ride. I'm gonna let it 10x. I'm gonna pull it out at 40K. Now we balling. And now my Mononoke is down to like $360. I'm like, wow. All right. Well, that was a interesting move on my end, I guess, you know. Henry said, I'm at the same boat as you. I only have Wolverine, Mononoke, and Saitama. Yeah, just about, man. I mean, I have Klee. Klee is actually my second biggest investment. Saitama for me is number one in my biggest investment right now. Philip says, sorry, Jazz, but I don't trust the Desh from Mononoke. Yeah, I don't blame you, Philip. It's hard because I'm still in the Telegram too. I don't like the idea of them just constantly banning people every time they try to ask about docs or inquire important questions that us in the community need to know. I don't like how they're just blocking the person instead of just simply making a big statement, coming out on Twitter and doxing themselves and pretty much answering all these questions. Because if you got nothing to hide, why are you still being undoxed, you know? But the reason I haven't sold my Mononoke is because if it becomes a rug pull, it's really only $140 I'm losing. I can live with that. Luckily, I don't invest more than I'm willing to lose ever. Except for Saitama, because that's something I really, really, really believe in, of course. But the rest, man, a little 100 here, a little 200 there, and see where that goes. I'm going to keep going down the chat list. Steve says he's borrowing 50K as a margin option against one of his market investments to throw about 20K towards Shiba and Saitama. Ooh, wow. Wow, that's hefty, man. I mean, hey, what about that 20K in Saitama? You know what I mean? Not financial advice, but you've been gone for a while, Steve. So, yeah, man, I sold all of my Shiba. I was still in profit with Shiba, but I sold all of my Shiba and I dumped it all into Saitama when we were actually low. When we were at 7 zeros and the number 4, I made that move. And even up to now, I'm still up $6 grand in profits from the move that I made last week on going all in with Saitama. So far it's been working out for me, man. Let's see. Barry said M Kid is back in Mononoke and I'm not buying anything he promotes. Ooh, it's hard, man. It's hard, man. I wish I had a crystal ball that I can go back in time, and when Mononoke was at its peak, something in my head would be like, hey, pull that out, man. It's gonna go back down, and you don't know what's gonna happen after that. Okay. And I'd be straight. I wouldn't be having this convo right now, but I'm still in it, and I'm like, I'm hoping for the best, man. I'm hoping for the best. Let's see. Planet Inu, buy and sell, no problem. Hey, man, look, anything with Inu, man, I don't know. Keep them Inus from around me, man. At this point. Zod said he was up 9 grand in Mononoke, should have taken profits. Lesson learned. Hey, man, I was literally half of where you were at. Lesson learned here too, man. Lesson learned here too. Because, you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. CRO. Hey, CRO is another one to keep an eye out on for sure, man. For sure. Let's see. Seriously, I don't understand what everybody's got with Luffy. Been in Luffy since September. I haven't heard much drama in regards to Luffy. I wouldn't be surprised if they're coming after Luffy because Luffy's been around for a while, and you know these Inu just got everybody on the trust issues at an all-time high. So it's hard. It's hard to tell. Winery Inu Twitter shut down. A lot of YouTubers are shilling it like crazy. Man, look, in these streams, a lot of people are in the chat trying to tell me, yo, check out Winery, look into Winery, buy into Winery. But for me, I'm just like, yo, they're just every new Inu is coming out, man. If I buy Winery, next month is gonna be Wine Cooler Inu, and then the next month something else Inu. Like I'm like, man, I don't got money like that to just be throwing all over the place. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna stick with the investments that I know I did my research in. I stay on top of all the news regarding to Twitter, regarding to Telegram. If they post on YouTube, I'm on that as well. And I know that my money feels secure. If I see something going wrong, I know to move some profits around when necessary into something else. Like those are the investments I like to keep. You know, I like to be on top of my stuff rather than just put it away and leave it in Hope's hands, because I did that with another coin called Lucy Inu. I talked about it a long time ago. I put $250 in that thing, man. That thing was a slow rug pull. The developer just straight up and left like a little punk. That's what he did. Just straight up and left. A bunch of kids that just didn't know how to manage other people's money. Like I understand because they were having a hard time on marketing and stuff, so it was getting slow. But man, I was holding about 225,000 of those tokens, and it was one of those coins that, like, if you know Boost Coin, how Boost Coin started at like right below a penny. So at a penny, it would have been a 10x from my money already. But they sold off on that, man, and they ran off with it. My 250 is down to $25. I'm like, man, lesson learned, man. They weren't doxxed or none of that either. Well, I think they were. I don't know. They were just all over the place. But this is before this whole rug pull season started occurring. So now I know my lesson. Like the knowledge I have now would have never bought into that to begin with. But it is what it is, man. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. At least we got something like Saitama and Saitama to keep us afloat, to let us know, hey, we looking forward to this. This is where the big stuff is. And with this, I don't even think we can go wrong, man. I don't think we could go wrong at all. We got 80 people watching already. That is insane, man. How are you guys doing? Please hit that like button for me, guys. Please, let's get the likes up so this video can spread all throughout the YouTube algorithm. There's a lot of other people out here streaming and talking about the exact same thing that I'm talking about, but we all know this is where the fun is at. You know what I mean? This is the real hot spot to get your news at. You know what I'm saying? So let's go get those likes up, guys. I really appreciate that. Let me keep going down the list. 700 million Shiba? All right, Steve. In that case, Keep buying your Shiba, bro. I only had 110 left. You have 700. Yeah, keep buying it, bro. That's going to serve good for you, man. Barry sold half his Mononoke for profits, so he's good. If it crashed, you got smart man, Barry. I should have done the same thing, but I wasn't thinking as smart as you were, man. Let's see. What do I think is the big news? Gary V. Woo, man. I saw Gary V tweet about the wolf symbol, but I think it's because of it's a wolf game, NFT game that he's into. So I think that's what he was talking about. If he was talking about Saitama, that would be game over, of course. But I mean, let's see. Let's see. It's a matter of time before Gary V knows about Saitama. It's a matter of time. Juan, what's up, man? He says, what's up, Jazz? I'm new here. What do you think about Kishimoto helping Suzuki victims? They were asking to connect walls, but I don't trust that. You know what, Juan? That is a great question. I'm not too educated on Kishimoto, but me personally, what I would do, I would just take the L. If I lost money in Suzuki, I would just take that L and just carry on, because I wouldn't want to take an additional risk and putting it into another coin that I don't know much about with developers that had nothing to do with Suzuki, with hopes that they're going to pay him money back, because who knows what they're going to do with that, man. I don't know. I could be wrong. For those that know Kishimoto better than I do, but me personally, I'd probably stray from that. Steve is going to toss about 2K into Luffy tomorrow. See, there you go. Fit in crypto. You got another person going in with Luffy. Metaverse is safer place. Yeah, man. You got it. Metaverse is the safer place, man. I actually want to pull up the before I finish going through the comments. I actually want to pull up the Metaverse index real quick, man. I'll pull up another index to his chart with it. Let's get the Metaverse index going on, guys. There was a lot of things I was reading up on yesterday, guys. Not even just with Metaverse, but I was looking into DeFi staking projects, and my friend put me on to Bitcoin mining. You know, at first when I heard the term Bitcoin mining, I always assumed that's for rich folks, because I'm not no computer brain genius. I don't know how to manage that stuff. I'm going to burn the house down if I try to Bitcoin mine myself. And the electricity bill is going to go all the way to like Mount Everest. So I was like, I'm good off that. But he was putting me on to this Bitcoin mining that he got for free of some NFT, because he's big on NFT. So some NFT giveaway he got, right? And with that, it includes a Bitcoin mining. The thing was called VBit mining, I believe. You can research it yourself. They had a very good website. They seem pretty established, in my opinion. I think they were interviewed on Benzinga. I haven't bought into it yet, but I mean, it's expensive, but just down the road. And I'm looking, they have different packages, right? And so what he got for free, lucky dude, he got, I think, the platinum package for free, where it's automatically connected to his wallet, and it's a third-party center that they have different centers around the States, and I think in Canada as well, and where they do the Bitcoin mining for you, and the profits go to your wallet. What's in it for them is that you pay an extra $2,000 on top of whatever the actual computer would cost for you to get the mining thing yourself. And they run a whole big thing of a bunch of different mining servers for different people, like a plant house almost, but for Bitcoin mining. And, you know, and I'm looking at what he's getting, and he's getting like $30, $40 a day in Bitcoin mining. And that's with Bitcoin's current price. So me, because there's a thing on the website, and we could visit that part of the site if you want to as well. You know, I'll probably pull it up. You know, not financial advice, guys. I did not buy into this yet. I'm just saying that this is what I'm looking at, possibly when Saitama makes me a millionaire, and I want to put some of that profit into something else that I know longevity-wise can produce good income for me. So I'll just show you guys real quick what I was talking about with the site. If you guys know about it, let me know, because I'm new to this. I just found this out yesterday. It could be, who knows, a flop for all I know, but it just caught my attention. So this is what he has, the platinum. Now, for those that are wondering, the platinum edition, in total with the service fees and stuff, it comes out to like $14,000 of an investment. Now, with that, as you can see, at Bitcoin's current price, it's about $32 a day that you're getting in mining. It will take you approximately a year and some change to make that initial investment back. But I mean, somebody like me, I'm just a regular middle class working individual with $975 a month in passive income, and he got it for free. I'm so jealous he got it for free. So if this doesn't even work out, he doesn't lose any money. So he's kind of like testing it out for us to see, like, you know, how it is in a few months. If things check off good, then when Saitama reaches that 100 billion market cap, which I know it's not going to be too long from now, I'll take a couple, like, you know, 20, maybe 14,000, maybe even 20,000, and put it into some Bitcoin mining, man, because ain't nothing wrong with that passive income. Now, this is the next one that I was thinking about. This is the diamond package right here. Now, this one is about $35,000, give or take. And with this one in particular, the $35,000, as you can see, it gets you $97 of Bitcoin mining per day. And from what he was telling me is that how he has it set up with his wallet is that the money straight up just gets added to your account and you just pull out the money as you need. So I'm like, sheesh. I mean, it's 35 grand now, but as you can see here, you're going to make that money back after 12 months. So let's think about, like, in the future, we're all going to be millionaires off of Saitama. We got a whole bunch of money that we probably won't even feel $35,000. You probably going to spend it on a car anyway, whether you think about it or not. So at least put it in here and you're making it back. And let's say Bitcoin is like $100,000 in price at that point, right? Because we know it's going to hit there sooner or later. Now, that same $35,000 investment, you're going to make that back at a quicker rate, because with Bitcoin at 100K, now you're making 168 a day, which is about 5,000 a month before taxes, which is 61,000 a year off of just straight passive income from having Bitcoin mined to your wallet. So that was just something I was considering. And I don't know, I know I got some big ballers out there that got way more money than I'll ever even imagine into Saitama. So for you guys, they got the Black Diamond package. That's the premium package. It's 100 grand off real. I'll be real with you guys. $100,000 to put in for this mining system. But this is the top of the line one, $450 a day. This is that Bitcoin $100,000 price. We'll go to like Bitcoin's current price too to make it more realistic. $256 a day, a little over 7 racks a month. I don't think that's bad for your money, in my opinion. So I'm just letting my friend, you know, do his thing with that since he got it for free. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes. If it works out good for him, then I'll let you guys know, hey, this is what I'm going to do with some of my Saitama profits, because it's going longevity-wise, and they got different plans, by the way. The hosting plans, the services go from as little as 1 year to up to 5 years. I'll do the 5 years. The 5 years is the maximum price. So if you were to do the platinum package, like what my friend has for 5 years, that's $14,000 altogether. Sounds like a good deal to me, in my opinion. Central Cali, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I was rambling. I didn't even notice you sent that. 1, Saitama. 2, Impact XP3, Lily Finance. Yeah, you know, I don't know about Impact, but I can assure you that I have been holding my Ethereum, and I've been saving some extra money as well that I'm going to put into Ethereum so I can buy Lily Finance. Guys, I have so much hope in Lily Finance simply because it is the first major partnered token that's going to be released with Saitama, you know? So in my head, it's like if the Saitama devs are backing it up, they're tapping into the medical field with this. I don't know any crypto that's actually going deep into the medical field, but if this is the first of its kind to do that, you better bet your bucks that I'm putting some money into that project, because I see nothing but positivity in that. I could be wrong. It's not financial advice. I'm just saying I'm not buying no more tokens until I can buy Lily Finance. And then after Lily Finance, I see what's up next. That's what I'm doing right now. Lily's going to be huge. Check out RockerCon. Let's see. Motivation. What's up, bro? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Impact didn't rug. They got a new contract. Keith said, how much Saitama do I own? I own exactly, I'll see right now because I haven't checked even with the reflections. Right now, come on, wallet. You're making me look bad. Okay, I own exactly 251.3 billion Saitama tokens. So it's a pretty sizable amount to hold for the long haul, in my opinion. Even when I do take profits out, probably I won't even need to take more than like 50 or 75 billion tokens out and leave more than 100 left for the long haul. Because like I was showing you guys with that Bitcoin mining, if that Bitcoin mining, and if you want to know that website is called VBit Mining. Just Google VBit Mining, and it's the first website that you see pop up on Google. That's just what I'm looking into, guys. That's just what I'm looking into, because I see all of these other tokens coming out and all of these rug pulls coming out. And it's just, for me, I'm thinking ahead. I'm like, okay, I know Saitama is going to do good long term. I know the metaverse, in my opinion, is here to stay. As a matter of fact, as we're looking at the metaverse index, I bought a full coin at $331 last week. It's at 337 right now. Hey, man, a little bit up in profits already. You know what I mean? And who knows, guys? Because with me, the metaverse index is still it's still relatively new. It's only a $67 million market cap, and like I said, it's a young supply. It's only about 200,000 tokens in total supply. So the growth rate of this could be absolutely huge. I'm not sure exactly where this is gonna go. The metaverse index does contain the different gaming tokens out there. If those know about Axie Infinity, Decentraland, Sandbox, I think Alluvium as well. Those type of projects, about 15 projects so far underneath the Metaverse Index. So me, who was new to Metaverse and didn't know too much about it, I only bought like 22 Decentraland tokens for like $100. But I wanted to just put money into the Metaverse universe overall, because I do believe that Metaverse is going to take over in the future, at least as far as gaming is concerned. So for me, this was like the safest bet I can do. It was cheap, so I'm like, I'll just buy one share of it now before it goes to $1,000, and now it becomes a little bit of a pain to buy. You know what I mean? So it's just something I threw in there just to see what happens. Let me go back and check the chats. Let's see. 215 Smokey, what is up, man? Carlos, welcome back, Brody. Welcome back, man. Good to have you back in the chat. Lil Quan, what's going on? What's going on? Let's see. Just catching up. New to crypto, not sure if to hold Saitama or sell before the bear market and then buy more Saitama. You know what's tricky with that, if you're gonna be trading Saitama like that, is that when Saitama is down, we don't know how long it's gonna stay down for and when it's gonna come back up, because Saitama is like a ticking time bomb just waiting to explode. So my opinion, and also keep in mind that if you're going to sell Saitama and buy back in, you got to pay gas fees to exit and more gas fees to enter back. So also consider that with however many profits you're sitting on right now. Me personally, I didn't do that move. My first investment in Saitama was back in July. So I got 150 billion tokens for about just shy of like $150 between July 30th up to like August 5th. I bought up until like $150, where fees were only like $20 for me, $26. And I never sold, I just bought more a week or so ago, about $7,000 worth, by selling my Shiba and my remaining Boost Coin profits, because I wanted to go all in with Saitama. I wouldn't recommend selling personally, but hey, it's if you can get the fees, and if you can catch it and know it's going to go down to a good entry point, by all means do what you have to do, but it's just not what I'm going to do. Let's see. Bullish on Wolverino. Yeah, I am too, man. I'm holding my Wolverino. I do like that they have an LLC now, and they're based in Fort Lauderdale, so they're like where I'm at down here in South Florida. That's pretty cool. And I'm holding 10 trillion of Wolverino too, man. So I want to see where that's going to go. Let's see what we got. Heavy Productions, what's up, man? He said, I'm just enjoying the reflections. 2025 going to be cool. Hey, man, let's see how much that investment is going to be worth, man. If you just got reflections like that coming in, imagine where every Saitama coin is like a tenth of a penny by 2025. That's going to be a lot of tokens you're making off of just reflections alone. So right off like that alone, you probably don't even need no Bitcoin mining or none of that stuff, or DeFi staking, man. You just live off reflections and you'll be fine. Let's see. Will I be able to stake my Saitama if I store them on a ledger? I don't know for sure because I haven't done that yet, so I wouldn't know the exact answers to that. Brian said, only thing I'm worried about with Saitama is all the tax I'm gonna have to pay when we knock off 2 zeros. Yeah, man, there's gonna be a lot of taxes to pay indeed, man. I was already doing the math in my head. As soon as we hit 5 zeros and a 1, that's already $250,000. I'm not selling all my tokens because I'm not paying no taxes. No, you ain't charging me no 30-something% taxes on $250,000. But what I might do is I'll probably pull out like 25 grand worth at 5 zeros, maybe even 40 grand worth, maybe even 50 grand. Who knows? Maybe because I want to get me my own place. You know what I mean? I'm still living at home. So I'm really relying on Saitama to hit that level where I can start off with my own place. Because for those that don't know, when you live in Miami, Miami about the second most expensive place in the nation now, right under New York. It ain't no joke down here. So I'm really relying on Saitama to get me a nice little condo. You know what I'm saying? And as a good, nice 40, 50K down payment, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe that Bitcoin mining could cover my mortgage each month. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just using the old noggin to make my money work for me. So I can leave my job. I can do YouTube full time. I can study these cryptos 24/7 and never have to worry about applying for another job again. So yeah, man, them taxes is gonna be kind of hard to maneuver around them, but I think if I find the right accountant, I shouldn't have to worry much. I shouldn't have to worry much. Let's see. When is Saitama coming? When they are done with that CERTIC audit. And I'm honestly in no rush to see Saitama come out because the longer they take to me is better because that just means the more secure the app is gonna be, especially if I'm gonna use it and you guys are gonna use it too. We need it to be safe, especially the tokens that will be on there. We need to make sure that that's safe as well. So if it got to take more time, I'm all for it. There's no complaints on this side of the track. There you go, Brian. Like he said, hold for the long term. You don't have to worry about huge taxes. Yeah, man. If you hold longer than a year and then try to pull out your Saitama, I think at most you'll be paying like maybe 20 or 25% in taxes, and that's if you pull out like $1 million worth. So that's actually not bad compared to 37%. Like, yeah, that's oof. Let's see. When Lambo, man, when everything, man, when life change, when financial freedom, when 2-week notice. I feel like Saitama's gonna answer all of that real soon, man. I've seen some people talking about they can see us hitting 100 billion market cap in as close as 90 days. This is not my exact words. I'm just saying what I've been hearing from around the way. I've heard not just from one person, but from various people talking about they won't be surprised if in 3 months Saitama hits that 100 bill market cap, which will thrust us right over into that 5-0 mark. So, whew, imagine that. I'm waiting to see when Saitama is gonna reach that Shiba price. That's what I'm really waiting on because that is where we're gonna see some real money. Like, yeah, $250,000 at 5-0, that's cool, but 2.5 million at 4 zeros in the number one, that's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm really waiting on. Like I said, man, long-term hodling over here. Long-term over here. Are you waiting for Russ's tweet? Man, let's see. I mean, let's see if it's even gonna be today. What if the news is not even today, guys? I mean, I can tell you one thing. If the news ain't today, I'm not gonna sell. I'd be an idiot to sell. If you saw my tweet yesterday, I was kind of clowning people. I was about to just say, I'm gonna open it up for you guys. I was about to just outright just come out and call everybody that sold stupid, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna get canceled and attacked on Twitter. Let me not. So I was just like, damn, where's the tweet? I tweet too much. Here it is. I kept the G right. I said it would be pretty foolish if you dumped your bag of Saitama tonight just off delayed news. Focus on the big picture because wealth building is not for the weak. Now I had to re-edit this tweet because I originally said you're a fool, like just straight up. If you sold tonight, like that was my initial response, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get a lot of attack from that. So let me play it off, let me be more G-rated, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see how that goes. That was my honest opinion, man, because I saw when Saitama got dumped yesterday off of that little right over here. It was right over here. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in for you guys. We'll go to that 1 hour chart. As you notice, I always keep it at the long-term chart. I don't ever be paying attention to what happens in the short term. Let's see. Here we are. Look at that. We had a dip, man. We had it. Wow, man, we really had the dip going on around here, man. People really had the audacity to go and then try and sell off one more time right down here because, oh, Russ didn't deliver his news on time. Oh, he's a liar. He said, man, listen, you try running a multi-million-dollar business and then seeing how that goes, you know? Now, I understand that people were like waiting just to hear that, whatever news he had coming, and he announced it and said that. But things happen, guys. I'm not relying on my money to be just off of a news article released because I know that Saitama is a movement. Now, if it was like Mononoke or something or Wolverine that's saying, oh, we got a big news announcement and then it didn't deliver, then I'd be more concerned because I'm like, okay, you guys got something to prove still, and this ain't the way to prove it. But something like Saitama, to me, they already proved themselves time and time again. So little things like that to me is just a hiccup. It's not even like a big deal. That's why I was like, all right, well, I guess we'll find out this week. Let's see. Woo, man. My man said that Shiba's price, that's 40 million. Whoa, 40 million. Woo, that's different now. Do I have my family in crypto? My cousin's in it, but you know how it is with the previous generation, man. I'm the type of person that I will tell people what I'm on, and if they don't show an interest in learning in it, then that's on them. I'm gonna still run with my own route and doing things because I think out of everybody in my family, I'm the one that's the most fed up with having to deal with a 9-to-5 work system. Everybody else is kind of content. Oh, this is how the way is. This is how the world works. This is the real workforce. This is real work. And I'm just like, nah, I mean, I don't believe in the harder you work, the better it is. I believe in the smarter you work, the better it is, because I'll give you an example. I went to college. I was in college for about 5 years, right, to get my bachelor's because I was failing on math classes. I know I'm good at math, calculating cryptos, but I sucked at math in college. I didn't do nothing with that degree. It didn't get me no job or nothing. I got straight rejection letters every time I applied for something in my field. Yet, I've been studying cryptos for about 5 months, going on 6 months, and already it made me more money than I would have ever made in a whole year getting a job in my field with my degree. So that's just go figure, right? Go figure. Central Cali said the dump was calculated by 4 wallets. He saw it live on Dex Tools and panic bought the div. Smart man, because it dipped pretty low. It went back into like the 5s. Yo, smart man. That's how you do it. Mononoke 132 billion. I mean, I'm holding my Mononoke too. I'm holding like 7 trill of Mononoke because I got early, but you can buy a trill of that. It's not financial advice because we don't know what's going to happen with Mononoke. We don't know if that's going to be a coin that really proves itself. They did release a game teaser, so to speak, like a pixelated artwork, I guess. I'll try to pull it up for you guys really quick and see. I don't know. Let me see really quick, guys. Let me see. Let's see. Because I saw that they released like a little game thingy screenshot, I guess. But even that, we saw what happened with Suzuki. They released an outstanding game preview, and we saw how that turned out. So, I mean, let me see. Let me see right here. Did they got anything new? Because I saw a picture of it. Here it is. So this is what it's looking like for the Mononoke game. It looks big, Game Boy Advance SP type quality. But I'm hoping that the project itself is worth the wait. I'm not going to judge it just off of the graphics because I know this is still the early stages of play to earn gaming. So I'm not going to be that judgmental. I'm still holding my 7 trill because it was only $140. Why not? And we're going to see, man. We're going to see what unfolds with that. We're going to see. It's tough. It's tough to decipher yet. Well, let's see. Yeah, I have 250 billion is what I'm holding of Saitama. I know there's people out there holding trillions now of that Saitama. Let's see. 9.5. Okay, Mr. Stark got 9.5 trillion on the Mononoke. All right. Central Cali said he would have $300 million at 4 zeros and a 5 on Saitama. Woo! You know what? I never calculated 4 zeros and a 5. Yo, I don't blame you leaving the country, man. Yo, you can move wherever you want at that point. Can't nobody hold you back with 300 million in the bank account. Can't nobody hold you back with that much money in the bank account, man. I'm gonna do the calculation right now. I'm gonna see how much money that is. Let's see, at 4 zeros and a 5 for me, because that might be impressive right there. Shoo, $12.5 million, man. Shoo. Can we hit that quicker? Can we hit that quicker? Man, but like I said, that's why. Have you guys heard of Olympus? What's it? Olympus DAO? It's like this DeFi staking where people bought like, I think it's like $800 a coin. So people will buy like a couple $1,000s worth of it and then they stake it. But the staking rate is like 7,300% or something like that. That's another thing I've been looking into, man. Waiting for when Saitama or Klee or even Mononoke and Wolverino. Hopefully, if Mono and Wolverino hit, I can just pull those profits and put it into like the staking and the Bitcoin mining. So then when Saitama hits, I just pull out like what I need to put down for like my own place. And then I could leave like 2/3 of my whole bag in it for the long haul to see us hit Shiba Coin's price. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you guys let me know in the comments if you heard about any DeFi staking projects that caught your attention that you want to probably look up while we're here, because I do believe that that is a good, I'm not going to say it's the most stable, because obviously the most stable is not the most rewarding, but it's a good mix between a good bet on your money and higher rewards to come out of it on a more consistent base. You know what I'm saying? And plus, that's not to mention if the coins go up in value and you have your money staked, that means the passive income you're making off of that gets increased. So it's a cool thing, man. It's a cool thing. Amon says, what is my price prediction for Saitama for the end of the year? Me being a conservative in my predictions, I would say I wouldn't be surprised to see us hit 6 zeros and the number 5. That's right. That'll be like about a 50 billion fully diluted market cap. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 6 zeros and the number 5 for Saitama by the end of the year. Now, I would like to be proven wrong in a good way. You know, that'd be amazing. But I can realistically see us hitting that. Let's see. Central Cali said he gonna get a new wife if she keeps nagging him to sell that Saitama. Hey, listen, if she's nagging you to sell your Saitama, I won't argue with that, man. I won't argue with that because clearly she can't see the future. So I won't argue with that decision, brother. Let me tell you that. Shaw says, do I think Sai can hit Shib's price by the end of 2022? You know what? I think it actually is a possibility. I think it is. I think it's a possibility because if we just include, if we want to just talk market cap, right? For all my my analysts out there, market cap wise, like fully diluted, not including the burn, that would be approximately a 1 trillion market cap to hit the 4 zeros for Saitama. But if you include the burn that we have, because we only have like 44% of our total supply in circulation, I believe, in Saitama, really that would be like a 440 billion actual market cap to see us hit 4 zeros in Saitama. Now, we can pull up other market caps. We can look at like where Ethereum is at right now, and we can go back and forth and do some comparison on like what type of value Saitama would have to have for us to really see that 4-0 mark. All right, Dex switches don't have Ethereum. Is that what we're doing? Okay, fine. No, I guess I'm gonna have to use the that site, the site that I haven't used this site, bro, since the Willie D situation, man. But it's still here. It's still here. Coin market cap. We're gonna go look at Ethereum. We're gonna go see. Okay, so Ethereum right now is okay. So there you go. So if we hit an actual market cap of probably even a little less than where Ethereum is at right now in value with Saitama, that would be enough to actually put us within that same amount of zeros as Shiba Coin. Woo! Shaw coming in with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate that, man. He says since day one, and I love you for that, man, because this is just day one. This is like the beginning still. Imagine this time next year, we're going to be riding high in our profits, guys. Riding high in our profits. Let's see. Time. Okay, so time is one that 80,000% APY. Yo, let me look into that. Let me look into that. Hello. What other cryptos do I have? I'm holding Saitama, Klikai, Wolverine, and my Mononoke. And also I'm holding a little bit of Decentraland and one full coin of the Metaverse Index. Those are the cryptos that I currently have my money put into right now. Let's see, Crypto Dream says Wolverine, major copyright problem. Blastoise, Inu, Charizard all got wrecked. They're messing with Disney and don't play. Yeah, man. I mean, I hope that with Wolverine being an actual LLC, that can put a good combat against the copyright situations that might arise the bigger they get. I would certainly hope so, because, I mean, then they can really take some actual legal action. Let's see. Barry said it's hitting SHIB's price by April, if not sooner. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to tell you guys why it's an actual possibility that this could be correct. And especially with the math that we just did, the burning, right? To hit Shiba Coin's price, you would need like to be where Ethereum is at in terms of market cap. Remember, guys, Saitama is going to be like the pillar for Saitama. We got Chain, right? Saitama's own blockchain. Saitama is listing its own tokens that needs to be vetted straight from the Saitama people itself. Now, obviously, I'm not saying this can happen as soon as April, but I am saying it could be possible, maybe even by the end of next year, maybe even going into 2023. Because in order for Saitama to become what it's trying to be and have all these coins run underneath Saitama inside a chain, what would that mean? Same way how we all need a bunch of Ethereum right now to buy all these coins that are on the ERC20 blockchain, is going to be like that for Saitama. Everyone's going to need Saitama in order to get the best of what they could out of the Saitama and Side-Chain experience. So I'm saying when this project does reach to that level and reach to the heights that we know it's going to be hitting, then it will be very realistic to see our market cap within the hundreds of billions to even $500 billion, where we'll then be in the 4 zeros. And that's not to say what if even more tokens are burned from now till then. So it might not even be a 440 billion market cap we would need to hit 4 zeros. It might even be less. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Let's keep that in mind. How long am I going to stream for? It all depends, man. It all depends. You know, I can't go no later than 4 o'clock. I cannot go to no later than 4 o'clock. I did that the last time and I was late to work. So I can't afford that again. At least not yet. Not until Saitama hits where I don't have to care about my schedule no more. Let's see. Big Papi, Grand Papi says Saitama is burning and redistributing through transactions and has 55% burnt. Yup, that's exactly what I was pointing out. And even if Saitama never had any burn done to it, it would need a 1 trillion market cap to hit 4 zeros if we weren't including any burns. And I know people can say, oh, that sounds far-fetched. With a project like Saitama, I don't think it would actually be impossible to see that. I'm not saying it's going to happen by April, I would love for it to. Maybe by April, we can maybe see 100 billion market cap. Maybe even higher. Maybe it's possible. Let's see. Saitama is a long-term hold for me. And even when I'm gonna start selling some, like a fraction of my Saitama at 5 zeros and beyond. And I'm still gonna leave a good amount left, at least like 2/3, maybe half, 2/3 left until we hit 4 zeros. And then even at 4 zeros, I still plan on leaving at least like anywhere from 10 to 25 billion Saitama tokens just to see what happens. Just to see what happens for 2030. Because by that point, I already have money in different stakings, in different, probably the mining. other projects that are doing even more substantial growth with the money made from Saitama. Because getting wealthy is one thing, guys, but the main challenge would be staying wealthy. Staying wealthy for the long term, and especially the type of wealth that you're good. If you're married, your family's good too. Your kids are going to be good in their lives when they hit your age. Those are all things to consider. So that's why I'm already planning plan A, B, C, and D while I'm waiting for Saitama, which is plan A, to lift off first. Andres says, Jazz loves Saitama and will continue to hold. However, I really don't like when they set timeline of expectations and they don't have all ducks in a row to pull it through. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. I understand, why people were disappointed with that. It's just I wouldn't sell off of that disappointment. But I understand you build momentum, you build hype for something. It's almost like a repeat of the Saitama event, because that one I was actually disappointed. I was like, oh man, this time next week, my video is going to be, yo, Saitama app. Here's what I'm doing with it. And the app's not even out yet. So I understand, Andres. Don't you worry, man. I get where you're coming from with that. Let's see. Del Crypto is hyped on Lily Finance. Yeah, I've been seeing Del Crypto's been doing his research on Lily Finance too, man. It's just keeping me more bullish on Lily Finance when it drops. So I'm ready. I will be an avid Saitama user, especially holding Saitama for the long term. I have to be. Like, I don't see why I would not be. Let's see. Some people say Saitama's market cap will be X, but with Lily Finance having DoD government contracts, the hyper burn will happen if you burn 90%. What is the market cap really? Oh, wow. Well, when you put it like that, all that means is that goal for 4 zeros might be even closer than we think. Might be even closer than we think. And yeah, they burned almost 5 trillion in the last. I'm telling you, man. Hey, if you in this project in the year 2021, congrats. To me, it's feeling like getting into Bitcoin in like 2010. I wouldn't say 2009 because it's not the earliest stage of Saitama, but I would say this is like Bitcoin in 2010, 2011. That's what I would compare it to. You're not the earliest, but you're not late yet. You're not late, and it's not mainstream yet either, because you can still buy billions of the token. I think a billion right now, this price is like probably like $71, I think. Just wait till a billion is going to cost you like $700. Then imagine how people are going to say, yo, I got 500 million, Saitama. Yo, I got 20 million. You go like 20 million. Man, I got billions. Even the ones holding 10 billion tokens, man, you're going to have bragging rights because you got into this project so early that it ain't going to matter whether you got 2 billion, whether you got 20 billion. You're going to have way more than all the new investors coming in next year trying to grab a couple 100 million, 30 million, Think about it. Think about the people with Shiba. I saw a tweet and I want to pull it up. I'm going to see if I can try and pull it up through here first, and then I'll pull it up on the screen for you guys if I find it. But there was a tweet that I saw yesterday at work where somebody pointed out that the price that where Saitama is at. Oh, I found it. I got you guys. Okay, let me go pull that up for you guys. I think that's going to be real interesting to share. Okay, so let's go to my Twitter again. And I'm Jazz Royce, for those that don't follow yet. Had to do the plug right quick. Really quick, guys, we had over 100 people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad to have you all here. Please do me a favor, guys, and let's hit that like button. Please just take the moment right now just to get that thumbs up going, guys. Please and thank you. We got 100 people in here. We got 48 likes. I would really appreciate getting the like sub. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. Now, while that's going on, I'm going to pull up this Saitama news for you guys. Give me 1 sec. Because this is a very interesting fact that I saw pointed out. I was at work and I'm like, oh my gosh. Dang, I favored a lot of coins. I favored a lot of tweets. My bad. Here it is. So this was interesting right here. It said, this was yesterday. It said, Saitama is exactly where Shiba was on April 8th, 2021. Now, remember, guys, when Shiba had its big bull run, I think it was about a 10-day span throughout the first to second week of May. So just 1 month after Shiba was at the price that we're seeing Saitama was at, it knocked 3 zeros off like that. Now, I understand Saitama has a bigger total supply than what Shiba had at that time. I understand that. But who's to say that we can't at least knock off 2 zeros since we have a bigger supply than Shiba? Instead of 3, what about 2 zeros we knock off? I'm just saying. And they even went into the chart and they pointed it out. Shiba on April 8th was exactly the price of where we are seeing Saitama right now. Now, let that sink in, guys, of how history is capable of repeating itself. I think that's really interesting. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see who else we got. My man Cliff. What up, Cliff of Wall Street? How you doing, bud? How you doing, man? My man, the Sildra says, Saitama is a long-term hold. I won't take out most of my initial investment at all. I will be selling tokens from staking rewards and reflections. Hey, smart move. Smart move, man. I think at this point, it will get to the point that staking will be such a great phenomena that we don't even have to worry about actually selling our bags. The only money we'll just take out is whatever we're making in the interest off of staking. That's how I look at it. And if you do take out of your bag, it's because it's something like a substantial purchase that could probably make you even more money back in return. That's how I'm looking at it. Let's see. Central Cali said, it's a forever hold for me. I will always buy more everywhere for the rest of my life. Hey, man, you can't go wrong with that, because let's say you're doing that, and let's say way down the road, man, who knows what market cap is or none of that by then. What if the crypto is as big as the stock market cap? You know what I'm saying? And Saitama hits 1 cent. Oh, man. You set, man. Yo, your kids are set for life, man. Like, it's going to be crazy. I'm still going down the list. Henry said, can I do a video on how, or my best opinion on which is the best way to get the most out of staking the Saitama? Sure. Once I figure it out, I'll be able to share with you guys to let you guys know my profits, man. Let you guys know my strategy as well. Let's see. Happy Production says, it's take profits when you're comfortable. It's your money. Exactly. Yeah. It's always going to take profits, guys. Just be mindful of how much you take at one shot because of the taxes. Just always keep that in mind. Latavia, welcome back. Welcome back to the chat. She said, excited to see what the actual news is. I know when Saitama comes out, I'm staking at least 100 bill. That's actually a good amount. I might, you're giving me ideas now. That's actually a good amount to stake. I'm not going to lie. That's a solid amount, a solid 100. Definitely bullish on Lily Finance. Yes, Lily Finance. I'm waiting on it. Let's see. We did the math on Twitter. Have a 60 million name buy. It would take 3 years and 8 months to burn 90% of total supply, leaving only 1 quad left. Woo! Well, hey, if that's what it takes, 3 years ain't a long time for me. I think 3 years from now, I'll be probably like about 29. I don't mind being a millionaire by 30. I'll wait. Hold up. I see a super chat. My boy Darren in the building. Yes, sir. Thank you for that donation, brother. Yes, sir, man. I see Darren and Saitama doing their things, man. I'll be tuning. I mean, I don't catch the live streams live, but I watch like the aftermath of the live streams when I'm at work on them late nights. Yes, sir. These guys are doing the community work, man. These guys are taking people that come out with these new projects and stuff. They going straight to the top developers, bringing them onto their show, and they're drilling them nonstop. Like they go in with it. Like, it's like boot camp and how they drill these people to make sure, like, yo, is this worth investing into? Are you guys legit? And they'll ask all the questions that people usually ban people off the Telegrams for. They ask it up front. So you want to check them out, man. Check him out as well on Saitaber's channel too. Hey, my man Henry in the building. What's good, Brody? Let's see. Just relaxing. I want only 3 zeros and a 7 from Saitama. Woo! Yeah, dang. I mean, dang, man. Hey, might as well. I mean, I hope you're holding for the decade, man. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're going to have to hold for some years, my brother, to get that price. Max said stable staking is APR and dynamic is APY yield. Let's see. Dang, Darren said he's staking 150 billion. Woo, man. Said, I think they're going to list the Saitama in marketing, the Saitama in burning tokens too. Let's see. Said, bro, you have 150 billion. I'm holding 250. 250. That's to see, man. That's to see. Do I really think it can hit 1 cent? I mean, that's Elon Musk though for a lot of people. Man, I mean, obviously, looking at the overall market cap of crypto as of right now in 2021, it's not possible. However, that's not saying that in 5 years from now, the market cap will be so big that whatever is required for Saitama, especially with the burns that are going into place to hit 1 cent, can't be achieved. That's not to say 2025, Saitama got a possibility of hitting a cent or 2030 or whatever it is. It's not impossible. Maybe right now it looks impossible. But remember, it's expanding. Only 3% of the investing population are into cryptocurrency. Out of 100 trillion total market cap in the stock market, only 3 trillion of that is sitting in crypto. So it's still very, very new, man. Like I'm saying, I wouldn't be surprised if projects like Saitama and other things that prove themselves, having a 1 trillion market cap will be just a regular thing. Like right now, a 1 trillion market cap is a big deal because not even Ethereum's at a trillion yet. But in a couple years, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the new reg. Like, oh, 1 trillion. Oh, this coin's at 10 trillion. Oh, that's nice. I wouldn't be surprised, guys. I wouldn't be surprised. How much Saitama would be a good amount? What I always advise people, and well, not advise, but what I recommend, because I'm not a financial advisor, is a solid. I'd say if you plan on holding long term, I don't think 10 billion would hurt. Now, obviously, it's not something you can buy like up front right now. Right now, I think 10 billion tokens would cost you like $715. I'm just doing the math on the top of my head, plus the fees. So you're looking at like just under $1,000 of an investment. But look at it like this. If you're gonna base it off of just that, $1,000 investment at a 100x, which a 100x is killing 2 zeros from where we are right now, will put your $1,000 at $100,000. So you can always look at it like that. Let's see. Dang, still just taking 1.3 trillion. Dang, man, shoes, man. I wish I had that. I wish I had me a trill. I wish I had me a trill of Saitama. Woo, man. Yes, it is a good amount. Everything is possible in crypto. Exactly. Everything is possible in crypto. So it's too early for me to like say this can't tap in versus that and market cap or this. I only break down the market cap because there's a lot of skeptical people out there that it needs to mathematically make sense for them because they don't yet believe that crypto is still a big evolving thing. So market cap of right now doesn't even matter because 5 years the market cap status will be so different in standards than it is right now. Let's see. 361 Dennis, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. He said, if we lose 2 more zeros, how much would the market cap be? I got you, man. So let's say we lose 2, like if you're talking about 5 zeros, 5 zeros would be a fully, like not including the burn, a fully diluted market cap of about $100 billion, right? Now, when you include the burn that we have in place, that's really going to be more so like, because right as you see right now, this I think it's like the full burn included. So it was like 3.7 million. I mean 3.7 billion. It would need to be about 44 billion, give or take. So within that range, but from like 44 to 100 to hit that 50 mark. So if that answers your question. Let's see. Lil Quan, welcome back to the chat, man. He says, honestly, if Saitama burned 55% of the supply and hasn't even been out a year and without any major exchanges or side of mass dropping, do we think it'll take long to drop zeros? Exactly my point. Our use case is still not even out yet, but we've already passed 250,000 holders in Saitama. We've already passed a multi-billion-dollar market cap without our actual use case even hitting the markets yet. I'm telling you guys, this is a rare occasion. This is rare to look at right now. This man, back to the chart here. Darren Redding's over there, man. Let's see. The soldier said, I read an article yesterday in the Netherlands stating that 27% of the Dutch between age 18 through 30 is invested in crypto. That means insane growth potential for the crypto market in the future. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to have an insane growth in the future, man. I'm telling you. The more people realize the importance of having decentralization in an economy that's like ran and manipulated by the hierarchy for so many years, it's going to cause a difference. It's going to cause a difference in not just how we view cryptos, but how we view money in general. So I'm just glad to be a part of history in the making. Let's see. Do I use a ledger? Not as of yet. I don't use a ledger. I've been actually thinking of putting my stuff over into the Saitama wallet when those come out. That was actually what I've been considering. Philip said we can easily hit 1 billion in trading volume. The burns will be insane. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. I'd be a billionaire. There you go. There you go. Don't I think my portfolio is slightly risky considering they're all meme coins? You not consider Ethereum, Solana, or DOT and stuff like that? The way I do it, man, is that I play it smart. This is how I play it smart. First of all, Saitama is not a meme coin at all. At all. Because if that was the case, I would not have a total of like $7,600 invested into this coin. I would not. Secondly, the coins that I'm invested into right now, yes, they can be identified as meme coins, but they're coins that I've done research on. And quite frankly, the percentage gains that I've made for the little bit of money put into these other coins is going to be way more significant than putting it into Solana or Ethereum and stuff like that. Because I had my friends, they were putting money into Ethereum and all that. And I'm like, yo, you're not going to make much money off of that. Ethereum hits $10,000. What you going to have with one Ethereum? $10,000? Okay. How long is that going to take? But when you put $1,000 into one of these type of coins and it 10x's or 100x's, now you made way over 10 grand in a short amount of time. And then you can take that money off of them riskier profits and then put them into more stable things like Ethereum, put them into Solana, Polkadot. Or me, I'm going to go more with the DeFi staking route. So that's how I feel about that, to answer your question, Aman. Let's see. Can you move your Saitama from wallet to Saitama? I'm pretty sure. Because if that's the case, then we all wouldn't be able to use the Saitama wallet. So imagine 3 billion trading volume for 5 months straight. That would be nuts. That would be insane. That would be insane, man. Can you really imagine that? What? Yo, what, son? That would be insane, man. Huge blessing, though. Huge blessing. Joe Dirt said, correct me if I'm wrong. Saitama did not lock their tokens in Uniswap compared to SHIB. They have the capability to manually burn, right? I don't know too much about the liquidity with Saitama. I'm going to keep it real with you. But we already have 55% of our supply burn. And they do a 2% burn, I believe, with each transaction that takes place with the coin. So that's why I haven't seen the coin like drop in total supply over and over. I was wondering, I'm like, why is our market cap so low when we're at 7 zeros and a 7? Because we're supposed to be at a 7 billion market cap, technically speaking, not 3.7. But then I remembered, oh, the burn. That's why. Lil Quan with the $10 donation. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in and for the donation, man. We're going to get rich out here. Thank you for that once again. Mike said, Jazz, what's your price prediction for Saitama by Christmas or New Year's Eve 2022? Like I was saying earlier, I think Saitama has the potential to, like, my opinion, to reach probably 6 zeros and a 5. I think we can probably reach halfway to that 100 billion market cap. I think so. Let's see. Trill Hill says Apple has a 2.69 trillion market cap, largest in the stock market. 1 trillion is still hard to come by. Room for growth is still there. Yes, exactly. So imagine like how people were saying, Saitama is like the Apple of the crypto space. Imagine, let's really imagine a 2.69 trillion market cap. And let's say that's not including, the burn, right? So that's going to be like 4026 without the burn. So if you include the burn, that'll really put us at like 4 zeros number 5 with that type of market cap. with the current burn that we have. That's if there's no more tokens being burned from this day forward. So if there are more tokens burned and we hit that type of market cap, we might even be getting close to 4 zeros on our way to 3 zeros at that rate. So it's up in the air, guys. It's up in the air. The future is still super bright. Philip said it. Philip said it right there. He said, when we have our own blockchain, we will hyper burn. There you go. Imagine. Philip, can you imagine? Look at how much we burned and look at how much we went up. Because literally, just last time on the DEX tools, it was not showing us at our, it finally got our real market value calculated. It was still showing the old one because it's supposed to be 7 billion. We already got down to 3.7 billion because of how much we burned. That's more than half burned already. So imagine with the hyper burn. Imagine we get down to 1 quadrillion. We'll be like Shiba coin, but on massive steroids, bro. Like, it's going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do I still hold Crypto Cowboy? No, I sold mine off weeks back, man. Weeks back, I sold mine off. They're still going. I got to give them props because they're still active on their Twitter and they're still making moves happen. So maybe, who knows, maybe down the road in the future, I might buy into it again. We'll see. But if you're still holding it, man, hey, I mean, it doesn't look like it's a bad move. It doesn't look like it's a bad move at all. But I mean, like I said, my money is more limited, so I'm picking and choosing more carefully for me. Let's see. Amon said, if you look at Etherscan at the last burn for the time was 10 days ago, there's only been 27 transactions in total to the dead wallet. Doesn't this show that not much Saitama is being burnt? Well, I mean, in comparison to 100 quadrillion total supply to now only having 44 quad in total supply, to me, that's already a great deal as it is. So to me, that's already a great deal as it is right there. Let's see. People forget that Bitcoin's market cap was only 150 million a year ago. Whoa. Dang, even I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. Let's look at Bitcoin's market cap right now. Yo, that's a great point. I didn't even think of that. Did not even think of that myself. Let's see. Bitcoin's market cap. Woo! Yeah, dang, man. Shoo! That's over a 1 trillion market cap. Shoo! Man, you tell me it went from 1 year, it went from 150. You said 150 billion, or was it 150 million? 150 mil? Yo, it had to be 150 bill. I can believe that. Okay, 150 bill. Okay, 150 billion. That would make more sense. But still, let's not downplay the fact that 150 billion to 1 trillion in a year is insane amount of growth right there. That's what I said. The man Cliff said, nah, that's cap. Well, hey, let's look at it, guys. I think CoinMarketCap can go as far back to a year for Bitcoin. So we're gonna look at it right now. If it can it tell me the market cap from that far? I don't know. Let's see. Wow, okay, let's see where we were at. That doesn't show the actual market cap. It just showed me either that or I don't know how to read this properly. Okay, about a year ago, we were sitting at $13,000. Okay, so it was well over 150 million market cap. Maybe a decade ago, that was different. But yeah, well over that. But still, Bitcoin is still young. It's not even at $100,000 in value, and it's already worth over a $1 trillion market cap. So that alone says enough. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's go back to the chat. Woo, man. So yeah, guys, you have to change it to market cap. Oh man, because I haven't used CoinMarketCap that much, so I don't even know I could do that. But let me try to figure this. Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys, I'm a little slow in the tech brain. But let's see. Okay, so let's look at November. Okay, so about 320 billion market cap. So it's still 7x from a 300 billion market cap. It still managed to 7x itself in a year. And actually, when we look at the all-time highs, yeah, that's insane, man. That's insane. But since we're on the topic of market cap, now you know, I gotta look up Saitama. I gotta look it up. I gotta look up our market cap growth. As man. Let's go back to here. So let's see, at our all-time high, we were sitting at, I got to change the market cap again. Come on, man. Let's see. All right, dang. Shoot, okay. Man, you know what? Coin market cap, we always have beef with you anyway with Saitama. We don't need it. We don't need it, man. Ain't even trying to. I said, where did I get 7x from? Okay. I must have done that wrong. My bad, I'm on. I'm on live, so it's kind of hard to do a live and you got 100 people watching at the same time. Darren said, what do I think the big news is? Thinking a PR firm. That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking we got to deal with like a big partnership. I'm thinking a big partnership. It has to be a big partnership. And a top marketing agency, that makes perfect sense because Russ was saying himself, it's like a first week of marketing he's doing, or like the first week of official marketing. Because, I mean, if this wasn't marketing what they were already doing, then I don't know what is. So, in matter of fact, I'm going to go pull up Russ's Twitter. Let's see. Maybe he dropped a little bit of hidden gems that we might have overlooked, right? Let's go see what's up. This one's to load quicker for me. That's another thing. Maybe another new computer I might need, even though I bought this computer a year ago. Saitama Guru 1. Let's see what Russ has said, if he said anything. Let's see. No, I guess not. I guess I haven't seen much. No, wow. No, I guess I haven't seen much bomb drops from him like that. Let's see. Russ said it's bigger than Saitama and CAX listings, and millions of eyes will be on Saitama. So yeah, hopefully a huge partnership. I'm thinking that. I'm for sure thinking a partnership. When Russ was saying that he can't release info without it being signed off on, that got my wheels turning in that direction. Yeah, man. When I saw that was a reason, I'm like, oh, we talking big deals. We're not talking no little. We talking big deals that the man can't even tweet about it because it'll be that much of a significant difference in the price action. I said, oh, okay, Russ, you got my attention. Let's see. Oh man, imagine Amazon. Can you imagine that? And then they have it with Amazon where they're partnered up, so you can go shopping on Amazon using your Saitama tokens in the metaverse, in Cyberverse. Woo! Am I thinking? I'm in my brain in the year 2035 right now. Let me slow it down. That's another option. Maybe boxing, LA. All right, Mayweather. Maybe it could be. This I do remember when 150 billion tokens used to cost $220. I remember that. That was like August. I remember that. And now look at 150 billion. You're looking at like at least, it's probably like at least near, I don't know, 10 grand or something like that to get that. I lost count. Close to 10 grand. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It is nuts, man. We got big things in the work, man. Said Tesla partnership. Musk is in our corner. What's up with Gary V? Wolf emoji dropping. Man, I think I saw a lot of people questioning that too, but I know that Gary V was a big connoisseur on this NFT game that involves a wolf, like a wolf game NFT, whatever it is. I don't know much about it. So I think that's what he was leaning towards versus Saitama. But, let's go look at the tweet again just to read the comments, because I'm sure with enough people responding to him saying Wolfpack, 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 Gary V has to know about us by now. Like, he has to know about us by now. I don't see how he could not. I don't see how he could not at this rate. Let me see where the wolf is at now. Gary does tweet a lot, guys, so this might take me a little bit to find that wolf tweet. What? Hold up, Gary V listening to Key Glock? Hold up now. My bad. I got distracted. That's my favorite album, by the way, of the year right now. That Yellow Tape 2, off topic. Let me see. Dang, yeah, Gary V be tweeting, man. Shoot, man, brother just trying to find the wolf emoji. I'm just trying to find the wolf emoji. Man, forget it. That's too much digging. I can't find it. If you saw it, you saw it. If not, you got his Twitter. You can go dig for it. Man. Oh, Rush retweeted it. Hold up now. Hold up now. Why would hold up now? Wait a minute now. I think you guys are on to something. Let's go back on Twitter. Why not? Hang on. I think you're up to something now. Let me go back and look at that tweet now. If Russ retweeted it, why would Russ retweet something from Gary Vee? Especially when it's the time from that he's expecting to deliver us some big news. What is brewing in the pot, man? What is brewing in the pot? Why is there two Saitama grew at once? Huh. Here it is. Alpha Wolf. Uh-huh. Now, I don't know. Do you guys know? Is there an NFT game or something called Alpha Wolf? I don't know. But if that's not it, then it has to be. It very well has to be Wolfpack. If it's not a game that involves something called Alpha Wolf, then it has to be. You know, with the Crypto Wolf Club. See, it's kind of hard to decipher, man. It's hard to decipher, man. Could it be the Crypto Wolf Club? Let's see. Are they big enough to have Gary Vee's attention? I don't know. It's hard to decipher, man. It's hard to decipher because Gary Vee has his hands in a bunch of different pots. So it'd be lovely to have his hand in this pot, you know? You never know. Yeah, Key Glock. Yeah, hey, listen, man. Dolph was my favorite artist, but RIP, we know what happened to him a few weeks ago. So Key Glock was always my number 2 favorite. So now Key Glock is my favorite living artist. You know what I mean? Let's see. You never know. You never know, man. We don't know. Silder said, King JB tweeted 2 hours ago, Saitama, it's only a matter of hours for Saitama Guru 1 to drop the huge big nuclear bomb. And yeah, careful for the other, like the other Saitama Guru. That could be a false one too, the one with the underscore, right? Let's see. Is the thriller in Manila the rug pull killer in the house? I don't know, man. I don't think Bert's in here. Let's see. Girl, Google it. Over 100 million people watch the Super Bowl. Huh? Caught me off guard. Yeah, Key Glock B. Yeah, I love Key Glock, man. I love Key Glock. All right, guys. So it's 3:52. I got like I said, 4:00 is my cutoff time to get off of here, guys. Oh, let's see. 32. Wow, 32 billion. Wow. Oh my gosh. Nice. Congrats. That's a good amount to add right now. Woo. And if you look at the chart, we just holding a nice sideways trade, looking for a nice breakout. It's looking like we're waiting for a breakout from how the chart's looking right here in that 1 hour. So, yeah, man, I think we got big things in the works for Saitama. And like I also said, guys, I'm also going to keep you guys updated about that Bitcoin mining to see where we take some of our Saitama profits and get into that Bitcoin mining server where they do it for us instead of us having to run up a whole check on electricity. And also the other DeFi staking projects too. So I'm going to keep you guys updated with that. Thanks for everybody that is tuned into the stream. But really quick, guys, can we please get the likes? If you haven't hit the like button, please just hit that thumbs up, that real quick thumbs up right there. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, subscribe with the notification bell so you know when I go back on live again, or if I wanted to drop another video. You know? And Joe Dirt made a point. Gary owns a media company. That's true. VaynerMedia. What if they sign a deal with VaynerMedia? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If they signed a deal with VaynerMedia, it's a wrap, bro. It's a snack wrap that they used to sell at McDonald's. It's that type of wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Just rumors. They say PwC is signing with Saitama. Man, it's in thin air, man. Hopefully in the next stream. With the next stream, I got a few days off, so I might, take a little downtime to myself. But with the next stream coming out, we can talk about the new news finally, and see what that's going to mean for us. So let's see, guys. Thank you all for everyone tuning in. I appreciate every single person that took the time to watch this video, to tune into this channel. You could have watched anybody else's stream, but you tune into the Jazz Royce Show, and I appreciate you all for that, guys. Thanks, guys, for liking the video. Thank you for the donations as well. I really appreciate that more than you guys realize, man. We out here on the grind, so them donations help. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much, guys, once again. I love all of you guys, each and every one of you. And once again, like I always say, I will see each and every person here at the top.